Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a special episode of Dad's Turn to Talk. My name is Bob, and I'm joined with my two favorite co-hosts, Josh and Derek, as always. And tonight we're going to be talking about the Fantastic Four official teaser that dropped. We want to go ahead and check it out, and then we're going to give our analysis of it. Just for transparency, I did do a reaction of this on my channel earlier today, so this is my second time actually seeing the trailer, but we wanted to go ahead and rewatch it and go ahead and talk about it, give our analysis. So, guys, let's go ahead and let's get into this. Let me go ahead and share my screen. All right. Let me know. You guys got it?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7, on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Is this guy good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
T-5.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi!
And I am right here. Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together. As a family.
All right.
Derek, had you seen that before, or that was your first time?
I saw it a little bit earlier because I wanted to get an initial thought, and then I wanted to watch it again with you guys to get my reaction.
All right.
That really was my second.
So, Derek, after our last trailer reaction and how popular you were, I am curious to know what you thought of this teaser here.
Let him go.
No, you go.
No, you go.
No, I'm not going. You go.
Go ahead, Derek. Tell me what you thought.
All right. Okay, granted, this is only a teaser trailer. Granted, we don't know a lot about this. You should give everything a fair shot. I'll see it, okay? But so I'm just basing this off what I just saw, okay? In this reaction here. Gentlemen, let me ask you a question. When you put lipstick on a pig, does that change it from making it a pig? Josh, answer. Answer the question, Josh. Does it change it from being a pig?
No.
Answer the question.
No.
When you put lipstick on the pig, does that make the pig look any prettier?
No.
When you put lipstick on a pig, does that make you notice anything different about what the pig was before?
No. It's
Okay,
still a pig.
thank you. What they have done here, to me, from what it seems like, is they've just had the same problems that they've had with the Fantastic Four, only they backed it up into the 60s and made it look like the Jetsons. That's all this did.
Oh my God.
Wow. Wow.
I was not. Have you heard any of this, Bob? I was not.
Oh, I haven't heard any of this.
I am not. Okay.
Okay, let me ask you another question.
Oh God.
Bob made a point about this. Superman comes out, what, 2 weeks before this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 weeks before.
Okay, based off that trailer and what we see in this one, what are you going to see?
Superman.
That's right. Okay, I'm just saying, what would a person prefer over the two trailers that we have seen?
Superman.
That's correct. So why is anybody going to want to make this a preference to go see it if they haven't seen Superman first?
Right, but most people will go see Superman first.
You don't know that. You don't know that. We're living in different times when it comes to the theater, Josh.
That's true.
You don't
All
know
right.
that.
So you hated it.
I didn't like it. Like I
Okay.
said, I think it has a good cast, and A for artwork. All right, but I have a feeling this is just going to get back to the same issues that we've been talking about before.
With Fantastic Four.
Yes.
It's the whole X-Men Dark Phoenix type of thing where they just can't get it right.
Whatever you want to call it, it just hasn't worked.
You don't have to get mad at me.
I'm not getting mad at you, Josh.
I'm listening to you. I'm listening and taking it all in.
No,
Bob,
you're
what do
taking
you
it
think?
personally?
No, you go first, Josh. I want to hear what you thought.
I'm a little mixed. I love the look of it, but I didn't really see anything big happen. Like, it kind of was weird. That beginning was a little weird to me. I was like, okay. There were things with the thing that I liked, very similar to the Fantastic Four from 2003 or 4. Cool to see Galactus. I don't know. The trailer didn't really tell me anything.
Well, in all fairness, it is a teaser. It's not supposed to tell you everything.
I know, but I just, that beginning threw me off with him showing people around, and then, the food part with the, garlic, and then it shows how they became the Fantastic Four. And I don't know. I'm really curious to hear what you think, Bob, because I didn't watch your review. I wanted to hear this fresh.
I know you didn't, so.
What did you think of this?
Okay. I was intrigued by this. I'm going to be honest. I don't have high expectations for this phase of Marvel movies. I'm not too excited about Captain America. I think Thunderbolts is going to be fun, but I'm not expecting it to do well at the box office. I hope I'm wrong, because it does look like it might be fun. But then you look at their Disney Plus shows, and we've talked about all this on the show.
Yeah.
So I don't have high expectations. So when I saw this teaser, I was intrigued by it. There's stuff in here that looks good to me. Now, I know what you're talking about, Derek, as far as putting lipstick on a pig, because this is just a teaser. It's really hard to know anything about the story or anything. I mean, is this just going to be another generic Marvel movie, or is this going to be something good? Now, just some of the things that I liked. Thing, when I first saw him, and you can see this if you do check out my reaction, I was kind of like, huh? Because I wasn't quite sure what I thought of him. And then as the trailer went on, he grew on me. Okay. I actually like the futuristic look that looks like the Jetsons. And the reason why I like that is because I liked it in Fallout. I liked this idea of that it was kind of a retro futuristic past. And I liked that in the show Fallout. And I kind of liked that here as well. I liked the feel. I liked the vibe. The cast, for the most part, I really like the cast. Probably, I think the weakest cast member to me is Pedro Pascal. But it's not because I think he's a bad actor. I just think that there would have been better choices as Mr. Fantastic. But I hope he does a good job. Evan Moss Bachrach as the Thing, while he was there cooking in the kitchen, I kept expecting to hear him yell out, "Cousin!" and from the bear. So I kept expecting that. What the other thing was at the beginning, you said that they were like showing around the house and stuff. Yeah. What I think that is I think at that point they're already celebrities, and I think they're showing people what their day-to-day life is. And this so we're seeing
story, right?
We're seeing like what people see like on like somebody's watching a television for that.
This is not an origin story, right?
Well, I think it's supposed to be, or at least somewhat.
Huh.
When you say first steps, one would think that there's got to
be I'm thinking that it is. It may not be like the origin stories like you like, but maybe they'll like not rehash, but like recap their beginnings. I mean, we'll have to see what it is, because they might not do a full-fledged origin. They might do something similar to what they did with Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man and Civil War, where they just briefly mentioned his origin. They didn't actually go into it again because we've seen the origin for the Fantastic Four twice now.
Right.
So they may not do full on origin, which I know you'll be disappointed in, Josh, but they'll have, I think they'll have at least some images and stuff of them. The cast member I'm looking forward to the most is Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be fantastic in that role.
Yeah.
I like her as an actress. I think she's great in the Mission Impossible movies. And I just like her. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she does in the role of Sue Storm. So for me, count me intrigued. I liked what I saw. I don't think it's the strongest trailer that Marvel's ever put out, and this is definitely, I think, weaker than the teaser trailer that DC put out for Superman. But I like the vibe in this, and I will say that just based on this has the potential of the 3 Marvel films that are coming out this year to be the better one. So, I mean, let's see though.
I could see that. I could definitely see that. I just didn't think anything happened in this trailer.
Of course not. It's a team. You want
like I said, I'm only basing this off this teaser. I have no idea. Okay, this could be awesome too. And if I'm wrong, I'll be the first to tell you guys. But my point being, when you saw this versus Thunderbolts, what looks more intriguing?
Oh, okay. I'm more intrigued by this than Thunderbolts, but to me, Thunderbolts looks more entertaining, at least just based on the first 2 trailers.
Yeah, that's fine. You make mistakes. That's okay. All right.
But I like I said, I think Thunderbolts is going to be more entertaining. I think it's going to be more humorous. Again, I could be wrong. I do need to see another trailer though to be completely sold because I've been burned by Marvel way too much.
Derek, I think you have a negative opinion about Fantastic Four in general, and so you're just like, it's not good.
Oh, geez, Josh. Well, thank you for telling me how I feel.
Geez, really, Josh?
I think so. I think it was doomed the minute Derek started watching it.
It's not true.
Because you've said on the show, you're not looking forward to this at all.
No, I said I was curious about it. I actually gave this a fair shot last time. We talked about the Marvel timeline. I said this was one of 3 projects that looked intriguing. Just because I had a bad taste in my mouth for it doesn't mean it couldn't have been intriguing.
And in all fairness,
you want to go back and listen to that?
No, he didn't listen to it. Trust me. He takes a quarter of what you say, and then he forms his own narrative from it.
Wait a minute, hold on, Bob. Why are you involved in this?
Jeez.
I'm just giving a statement. You're like, oh, he didn't listen. How do you know I didn't listen to it?
Because I know you.
Of course I listened to it. That's why I'm saying it.
But clearly you didn't listen, did you?
Just because I don't watch your little show that you do the same thing over and over again doesn't mean I'm not going to listen to our show.
You don't even listen to our show, so
I listen to our show on just listening to it. Look, this movie is intriguing to me as well. I agree with Bobby on that. I still just don't know what it'll be about. You know, there wasn't, with the Superman trailer, I don't know. You just had more and you kind of were like, you were happy about it. This one, it was like, it kind of started out slow. There was no suspense to it.
Thus, all the Fantastic Four movies.
But it's kind of hard to not have or to have more suspense than the Superman trailer, because look at the way the Superman trailer began. I mean, it began with him crashing into to the ice practically, and bleeding. So right off the bat, it got you somewhat intrigued, and then you hear John Williams' theme. I mean, you can't replicate that with the Fantastic Four. We're talking Superman as opposed to the Fantastic Four. That's apples to oranges.
So you can't compare based on what Derek was saying. You can't really, at the beginning where he was comparing which one you would see, you really can't compare these 2 movies.
Wait, hold on.
The reason I think you can compare it I think you can compare it from a movie standpoint, but that's about it. But I think what Derek, the way he compared it, that's a fair comparison because we're talking about people wanting to go see a specific movie. Because remember, we've talked about on the show that people don't go to movies the way they used to.
Right. That's
The
true.
reason I made that comparison was because we were talking about timelines when we talked about the scope of 2025 movies. And this one comes out about 2 weeks before Fantastic Four does.
Right.
Now, if you haven't been to the theater to see Superman yet, and you're up against the Fantastic Four, what do you think you're going to see?
Superman.
That's my point.
And I think that's fair. I think that's going to be the case. Like personally, I think Superman's going to be the biggest box office draw of the year.
It is.
That's what I think. Except maybe Avatar, because for some reason those movies just love to make $2 billion.
Slaughter it, dear Lord.
So,
but like, think about it this way: Derek said Superman comes out 2 weeks before, right?
right.
Mm-hmm.
Most people might even go see Superman a second time before Fantastic Four comes out.
That's true.
I think also what's going to come into this is the audience itself, as far as what they're loyal to. If they're loyal to Marvel, they're going to go out and see Marvel. If they're loyal to DC, they're going to go see that. Plus, you got to remember, there's a lot of fans within DC that don't want to give Superman a shot because they're Snyder fans.
Right.
Yeah.
They're upset. I mean, and they're the James Gunn fans that will go see anything that James Gunn puts out, regardless whether it's good or not.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting to see how the box office reacts. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I just want good movies.
Let me ask you this, Derek. If we, weren't seeing these movies, if we didn't have the podcast, would you go see Fantastic Four based on that trailer?
Probably not.
Okay.
No,
a fair answer. I would see it because I'm curious.
I would too.
Fantastic Four. So, yeah, I would definitely see it for me. But I get it.
I would see it as well. I liked what I saw. Like I said, I was intrigued by it.
I like the look. I like, like you said, it's funny that Pascal is the, not the bad. You like everyone else better than him.
Well, no, I just think there would have been better choices for Mr. Fantastic.
Right. Everyone
For whatever reason, Pedro Pascal is getting casted in everything nowadays.
I know.
So,
look, it's not a bad cast. It's not.
No,
I think it's good.
No, they're all very talented actors who I have no problem with at all. So
see, and I don't even have a problem with Pedro Pascal. I'm just saying of the ones, I think he's the one I would have picked somebody else to play Mr. Fantastic. But I don't think he's a bad actor. I really liked him in The Last of Us, and of course he's good in The Mandalorian as the voice of Mando, and the scenes where he does take the helmet off, he's good. But overall, I don't have an issue with him. Overall, I think the cast is pretty good. So,
the director for this is Matt Shakman.
What has he done?
He did WandaVision.
Oh,
he
God.
did a couple of episodes of he did 2 episodes of Game of Thrones. He did an episode of Great. I never watched that show. When did he do Game of Thrones? I don't know. He did 43 episodes of He did 43 episodes of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So now I'll give him a thumbs up. That show's great.
That's a pretty good show.
Yeah, that's he did one episode of The Boys back in 2019.
Okay. And that's back when The Boys was pretty good, so
he did an episode of Billions, which is I don't know if did you see that show, Bob?
No, I never saw that one.
Oh, it's
pretty good.
I've seen parts of it with oh my God, the girl and then the girl Derek from Watchmen.
Anarchy.
Yeah, the girl, the blonde girl. I can't think of her name right. Adelman.
Malin Ackerman.
Yeah.
Is that her?
You were
name?
way off, Josh.
There we go.
Well, you were. You're off with everybody's name.
Oh, are you really? You want to start?
Are you or are you not wrong with names a lot of the time?
Maybe like 1% of the time. Yeah,
That's
roll
what it
your
is.
eyes.
Whatever.
Roll your
Anything else you guys want to talk about on the trailer? Any final thoughts?
Well, I
Um,
mean, because of the pod, we're gonna go see it. So
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
get it twisted, folks. I'll be fair. We'll be fair. Don't worry.
he loves
If I'm wrong, I'll eat my words. Okay, I'll do it.
And heck, you might even change your mind after seeing a second trailer.
That's true. Which that could. Nah, I don't know if it'll be that soon. I was gonna say Super Bowl Sunday, but that's pretty fast for.
No, they
one
won't
of-
do it.
No,
I'm thinking maybe April or May, maybe with Thunderbolts.
Oh yeah,
that could be
probably.
it.
So,
Yeah. All right.
All right. Any final
Well,
thoughts, Josh?
No, I'm with you. Honestly, Bob, I'm curious. I mean, the teaser didn't blow me away, but I like the look of it.
All right. And
So-
as and as for me, like I said, I'm intrigued. I want to check this out. I liked what I saw, and we'll see how it ends up.
Yep.
But for everybody, thank you for joining us this evening. Don't forget to hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Got to mention that earlier, but go ahead and do so. And check us out on Dad's Turn to Talk here on this channel. We put out a show every week. We like to talk about a variety of topics. Go ahead and check out our episodes. See if there's anything that you're interested in, and let us know what you thought about it. So, gentlemen, had some fun talking with you guys tonight, and we will see you tomorrow night for the show.
All right,
Guys, have a
thanks,
good
guys.
night.
Woohoo!
Bye.
Bye.